listening out there, a group just for you that covers everything from career to health and wellness. Kristen Blessman from Colorado Women's Chamber of Commerce has more today. I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's talk about this. First of all, give us a little overview of the Colorado Women's Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, sure. So we are laser focused on our mission, which is to advance women in business. And we've been in business for about 30 years, but you can imagine what the workplace looked like 30 years ago and how that's
So
different today.
Right.
30 years ago, women were just going into non-traditional careers for men, right? So we saw more women in banking and finance and even getting into computer science 30 years ago. Now they're in it, but they're not growing into C-suite and leadership enough. So we're really laser focused on, how are we going to help women grow their business, advance their career? And again, 30 years ago, if you were a business owner as a woman, you could do things like Mary Kay and Avon, which are still great options today. But now we have women entrepreneurs starting their own ideas, but they're not getting enough funding. So we're really laser focused on kind of the new needs for women in business and how we're all going to advance.
So I want to be a part of this. What are other requirements to do something like this?
and it's a very simple requirement.
Okay.
I always tell people, when they say, should I join? I say, well, yeah, you should, but one of the things that I want to make sure you're passionate about is advancing women in business. You get involved with nonprofits for various reasons because it aligns with your value system.
Right.
So we always ask that our members have that in their value system as well. Are you just as passionate about helping other women advance their careers in business as you are about your own?
Right.
Because then you're going to be around other like-minded women that are super passionate about changing the statistics for women in business today.
And there is a difference. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh, this is a place for me because I need help.
Right.
Well, that's wonderful, but you also have to be willing to extend that same help, right?
Exactly.
All right, let's also talk. You've got so many events coming up. I've got them all written down. I want to get to all of them. July 11th, you have health and wellness. Now, that's a big thing.
It is. It is. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the statistics, but women are just not taking care of themselves. They're working just as much as men, and then, all the household chores, we still do those as women. We're taking care of our kids. We still want to be super mom and super women at work, and we're not taking care of ourselves. I have my own kind of health and wellness journey as well. I was really stressed out at work and in and out of the ER a lot and really couldn't figure out what was wrong. And when I started to practice self-care and exercise and acupuncture, it all changed for me. And so this event is completely focused on that. It's July 11th, and we're partnering with SCL Health on it. So we're going to do some yoga, we're going to do some acupuncture, and there's also going to be health experts and doctors there present so that we can ask questions about how to practice really good self-care and take care of ourselves as women.
Just to take it down a notch, right?
Yeah,
just
and it's on the upper deck of the Denver Athletic Club, so it'll be outside and beautiful, so you can enjoy a glass of wine,
the view alone, right?
Yeah,
I love
definitely.
that. Now, you have luncheons. Let's talk about that, too. Is there a cost to come to one of your luncheons?
So if you're a member of the chamber, it's free. But if you want to just attend and you're not a member, it's a great way to learn about the chamber. And I think that our luncheons are key. And the reason that we do them is called our Powerful Voices Conversation Series. And one of the things that we know about women in business is that if we don't see ourselves in leadership roles, we don't want to do them. So oftentimes we'll say, well, I don't want to be a CEO because a man does it that way. And I just don't really think I can be in the office until 8 o'clock because I'm a mom. And so I think it's very important for us to show women, other women doing this so that they can talk about how they do it. We need the inspiration, but we also need the encouragement from other women. So that's why we do those luncheons, to inspire women and, have them see themselves in those leadership roles.
Well, another thing that you're going to be doing in August is you're having a guest speaker.
Yes.
Now, you want to tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah. So Kent Thiry, the CEO of DaVita, is our first man that's speaking at one of our Powerful Voices Conversation series. And we did that for a key reason.
Okay.
Men are still at the top. So 14% of CEO roles nationwide are women, and we're not in the CEO role enough. So that means that men are still at the top, and we need their help to get there.
Right.
So becoming the CEO of the Women's Chamber, becoming a CEO at all was never in my plan.
Right.
It took a male CEO to say, hey, you're really smart. I think you could do this.
Yeah.
And so it was the encouragement of a man that got me here, and then sort of the mentoring of a woman that helped me navigate it. And so Kent Thiry, the CEO of DaVita, Vita is super passionate about the growth of women.
Yes.
And so he's going to kind of come and talk about his journey and talk about his stories about how he's helping women, getting them on his board and getting them into C-suite leadership.
What a great idea
Yeah.
and guest to have to do that. All right, let's remind you, learn more online about Colorado Women's Chamber of Commerce at cwcc.org, or you can call 303-458-0220. That web address also has all the details about upcoming events we just discussed. Now, the website again is cwcc.org. Thanks for being with us on Mile High Living today. We will see you again tomorrow, 11:30, same place, and we will leave